In this game, I thought I would take some time to explain to you guys what I do to try to win games. My thought process, my strategies, everybody is different, but this is what I do in order to win games. I should be looking around. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Definitely the first thing is to look around in your surroundings and figure out how many people are and in which direction they've gone. For example, I see one guy above me. Ooh, those two up there are fighting, so he's fighting somebody for sure. My plan was to grab a gun and rush him, but because I heard him fight somebody and he has either an SKS or M4, I decided, hey, I need some better loot and I'm gonna take it slowly. While I was looting, I heard some shots very close to me.
There's shots from... Jeez.
I wanted to see if I could spot them. They see me easily, so I'm taking a step back. At the moment, here's what's going through my head. I am right here. There's around 6 people around me. Some of them are fighting. There's one right above me, one right below me up close. I got shot by a suppressed weapon from somewhere. The first thing that I need to do is take care of the guy behind me. If my back is clear, I can worry about the people ahead of me. Last thing I want is to shoot ahead of me and the guy behind me to shoot me in my back. That's the plan, but if somebody pushes me and you gotta fight, then you gotta fight. Just keep in mind that as soon as you fire your weapon, everybody knows your position. The guy above me has to move somewhere. Most likely he's gonna be coming towards me, because if he landed at Roz, then he's most likely looking to fight people. So right now I'm just gonna look through the windows and see if I spot him.
Yeah. I thought I heard somebody.
Next, I go to the roof and I try to move around. Always keep moving and throw a crouch in there from time to time to make sure that you don't get headshot. And I'm trying to see if I spot anybody else.
I should not take any damage here.
You can jump off from buildings and not take damage. And after looting the guy's body, I just double check my back to make sure I'm clear. And I decide to move on to figure out where this guy up close is.
And those are a bit further down, but these ones were sounded right there.
I want to walk you guys through this a little bit. First thing I notice is the broken window. I instantly look at the window and I spot him there. My shots miss because esports ready, so I have to adjust and just take some lucky shots. Keep in mind what I told you earlier. As soon as you fire your weapon, everybody knows your position. That's exactly what this guy was doing. He heard shots from my location and he was scouting it out. And as I'm looting this guy's body, what do I hear?
A couple of shots of that away. Still, let's try to figure out if we find this guy here. We're out in the open.
Kind of a stupid thing to be fully out in the open, and I decided to go up in this tower for cover and better scouting position. I'm fairly sure that my back's taken care of because I took out some people, and also I heard shots here so I can focus ahead of me. If I don't get this, I was gonna say, if I don't get this, I'm gonna install in this game. Well, I guess it's good to have goals from time to time. I go loot his body and I find...
Suppressor! Somebody may have heard those shots. They might be hunting for me.
At this point, you can stay nearby to see if anybody comes towards the shots the same way I followed those shots, and that's exactly what I do. I'm gonna go to the top of this building and I'm just gonna try to see if anybody's gonna push towards me. And I
think he had an M416.
My footsteps were covering his footsteps, but as soon as I stopped to look at the armor, I heard it. This is just personal preference, but I try to get away from the AKM when it comes to ARs, so I'm picking up his M4. The town has been very quiet, so I try to go up the hill to get a better vantage point, and I'm just gonna scout around and figure out what's going on because the circle is getting smaller and I gotta figure out, am I going north or where am I going? When it comes to circle, these are the defaults for custom server, which should be the default for the public servers. 0.4 means 40%. However, phase 2 is 65%. The rest of them all are 50%, which means it's gonna half, so I'm just waiting to see where the big chunk is gonna be at. While my wife comes in to say hello, I notice that the circle has shrunk and this is where I need to go, and right where I'm looking is prime spottage for camping.
I love you too.
I love you.
Love you too.
I don't beat him.
While I was reading the chat, I almost missed him.
Oh,
Told you.
did he see me? Jeez.
There's not much to go over this fight, except for when I'm throwing the nades, I spot him crossing, and that's one thing to keep in mind. Sometimes people move, and if I would have been pushing towards the garage, he would have shot me right in the back. I picked up the extra suppressor. I don't need it for my weapons, however,
I want to drop the suppressor somewhere where like people won't find it, know what I mean?
in this weather, the suppressor is not as useful as it is in fog or rain, but if a body has good stuff, pick him up and throw him away from the body just randomly so people that see the body crates won't find it. If you're playing solo and you have extra energy drinks, there's no reason why you shouldn't be at full boost, because what's the point in dying with 6 of them?
Watch me get snapped in the face hole right now. Jeez, I was kidding. Okay, shooting from that direction. Okay, do I see him? Or is he up there? Oh, he's up there somewhere. Just showed him. Oh, okay, I see him. Hello. Oh! Jeez! That shot was insane.
Looking for him, I'm constantly moving to my right, to my left, crouching, throwing in a jump, being harder to hit until I find him. I'm doing this because I'm an idiot. I'm in the middle of an open field. I spot him, and I'm standing still because he just took a shot at me, and I know he's reloading. He's also in the open field dancing around, so I put my 4X on the M4, and I'm waiting for him to shoot. I'm moving around, and as soon as he shoots, I line up, press shift, and take some shots. As I'm swimming towards him, I look at my inventory to see what I need and I don't need. I have too many bandages, I toss some out. I have too many first aid kits, I toss one out. I'm making room for painkiller, energy drinks, grenades. There's no reason to overstack.
The suppressor for the sniper rifle and the cheek pad. So we throw this out, take this, take that.
Also notice that I'm moving around because if somebody saw me shoot him down, they could be watching his body, so I'm just moving around trying to be harder to hit in case somebody shoots at me.
Okay, that's it, move on. Let's look back a little bit. Crouch here and pop another energy. I'm just gonna like be at full boost nonstop.
When the circle shrinks again, I instantly look at it and figure out where I need to go and where other people could be coming from.
Okay, that's not that far. We're gonna be okay. I just don't wanna get sniped from somebody sitting here. This is prime camping spot. What up, honey?
Try there.
No, I already had too much chocolate.
Have a nibble.
No, I can't. I had too much sweet stuff. Okay, that's coming direct that way. Oh, I think it's from those houses there.
I heard shots behind me, so I'm trying to position myself in between the shots and the zone wherever I get some cover and look behind me to see if I can spot them coming in. However, I hear something.
I try to go around the vehicle so they don't spawn me. Okay, they're stopping. Peek right there. That's where you're gonna peek. I know. I already know where you're gonna peek. Peek right there.
When you get hit, heal up. There's no reason you should be fighting on low health.
Shots better not go through this. I think he moved. He definitely moved from there. Pretty sure he's gonna flank around.
The zone is closing in, so the circle is gonna shrink again. He knows roughly where I am. I know roughly where he is, so I'm trying to flank around him very wide, and I'm going very low behind the trees. I took some shots, he took some shots. If anybody heard us, they could be coming our way, so I need to move from where I took the shots.
I've lost this guy here. There he is.
If he doesn't see you, take your time so you take one shot and take him out. As I'm running towards him, I'm gonna look at my inventory and see what I need.
I'll change my armor 8x if he has it. And other than that, I think we're good. Oh, armor. Heck yeah. Thank you. Did he have a tactical thingy-mabob? No, he didn't. He didn't even have an 8x.
Hiding under the airplane, I'm just gonna energy drink as much as I can. Gonna pick up more if he has any. And then I hear something.
5. Oh, crap. Is that on me? I don't think that's at me. That was definitely not at me. 30 seconds, you know what? I'm not going in for 30 seconds.
Late in the game, especially like top 10, you should not be looting bodies anymore. Just focus on trying to win the game. I would love to get an 8x, but I'm not gonna risk going there to get caught by the zone. Remember this from earlier? Look at the third column. DPS, damage per second. Look at the last few ones. That's like being hit by a pistol every second.
There's the drop. Oh gosh, that's a motorcycle right there.
I'm being extra careful here because circle's coming in and the guy that I killed last was shooting at somebody, which should be around here somewhere.
The guy that was shooting at somebody... Oh, there's somebody. Hello? There we go. I don't think I need anything, but I'm just curious if he has an 8x by any chance. Or was that a Groza? No, that was a UMP suppressor, blah, 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 blah. Okay, let's just assume that that's what the guy was shooting at.
Because there was a motorcycle there, that might have not been the guy that the other guy was shooting at. So I need to check on that side to make sure that nobody's there. But as I do that...
That's very close. That's very, very, very close. Hello.
Remember how I told you guys earlier to always move while you're looting? You can double UASD, otherwise you're a sitting target.
Please, one of you have an 8x.
You should definitely not be looting in the top 10, but I'm greedy and I'm an idiot and I'm looking for that 8x. But do you see as I'm looting? Double UASD, always move around so you're harder to hit. Second body, same thing. Quick look and move on.
10, thanks. I'm gonna watch my back while taking in some energy drinks.
If you have them, use them, especially at the end. You want to be full boost.
Okay, one there, one here. I should be able to see this guy very soon.
I can kind of see this guy. If you don't have a good shot, don't shoot. Just move around or switch to the M4 and spray him down.
Holy, what the heck?
Few mistakes. Number one, I'm not in the zone. Because I'm at full boost, you see that even though the zone hits me, my boost helps me and gives me health back. When I enter the zone, I'm quite hurt. By the end of the fight, I'm almost at full health thanks to the boost. One thing that I know is that he was in the zone longer than me, so he's more hurt. So I'm just throwing some nades up there, and you see here that I'm throwing a few further behind him just in case he's running back towards the zone. And as soon as I threw him, I'm moving away because he'll know where the nades are coming. And you can see right here, when he pops up, he's already looking behind where I threw the nades. That was a good play and a good flank.
Oh, look at this openness.
In case you missed it, what I did here is look where the next circle would be based on the minimap. In my mind, I estimate the circle to be like this. I don't want to be in the red area because it's going to be very low and I can get shot from above. I'm more okay with that blue lime area, but there's not much cover. But the best thing would be to stay in the green area because I can be up above and see everything that's happening below.
I bet there's going to be somebody this side.
Mentally, I decided to stick around the green area, so I'm just going to try to clear this around me to make sure there's nobody flanking me.
Please let me find him before he finds me. One rock empty, two rocks empty.
Notice how I'm just constantly moving, never staying still. Especially when you open, you want to move. Always keep in mind when the zone's gonna close. Don't be like this idiot.
Oh crap, zone's moving. Oh, wasted a little bit of too much time there. This is not in the zone. Are you kidding me?
Truth be told, that wasn't really well executed. I thought he would be a little bit further down the stairs, so he surprised me. However, take some shots and quickly move because it's only 2 enemies left and they're hunting for you. Keep your boost up and you can crouch while boosting so you're harder to hit. I know in this situation I have the upper hill advantage. I spot one guy. Take your time.
Take it.
I thought the shot was good, but I missed. I'm getting ready to throw a nade, and I hold it for a few seconds because it takes 5 or 6 seconds for the nade to explode, and I want to give him less time to react. I see him there. The nade goes a little bit too far. However, he makes the mistake to go prone. He's in between 2 trees, prone in the grass. He doesn't see well. He doesn't have cover. I'm throwing nades in case he decides to snake his way towards that tree. However, he should be ahead of me, and I'll see him before he sees me.
What a chicken. Sitting there prone, are you kidding me? This guy's gonna be around here somewhere.
To explain to you guys what's going on in my mind right now, we're going back to this image. I just took care of the proning chicken right there. This area is clear because I'm here and I've been checking it out. Realistically speaking, he could be under this ridge camping. The smart thing would be to go to the higher ground because I just shot right there. Or he's gonna go to the chicken's body to either loot or to find me looting the chicken's body. And I'm looking around to see if I spot him in any of those positions. I see that the zone is closing, and if he's pushing towards me, I don't want to get flanked, so I'm gonna throw a grenade there just to make sure that if he's pushing my way, it's gonna stop him or make him run the other way, just to give me a little bit of space. I'm always moving. If he sees me, I'm trying to be harder to hit. I finally spot him, and notice what I do.
No, 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 no. Oh my gosh. I still didn't reload it.
Let's talk about this. He's looking at me, so when I actually spot him looking at me, I don't even spend time to aim. I'm just becoming harder to hit, and I'm running away because if I fight that, he could already have his sights on me and just take the shot. I switched to my Kar 98, and notice when I'm aiming towards him, I'm moving. I'm only stopping right when I'm ready to shoot, and then awkward. Knowing how far he is, even if he's full rushing me right now, I still have time to first aid kit. He's not gonna get to me before that. That's why I start reloading and I'm checking my left side to see if I see his helmet. I check the tree, he's not there. He's most likely pushing towards me. That's why I'm pushing down the hill in case he's coming up the other side of the hill. But I hear him and I win that fight. This is my health after he hit me. This is my health when we fought. And this is my health at the end. Even if it's a 1v1, even if it's at the end, if you have time to heal and you know that he cannot rush you, always heal up. I'm sure I would have lost if I didn't use my first aid kit. I don't consider myself super aggressive, but we killed number 5, number 4, and number 3. Probably would have had number 2 if I would have reloaded, and that's because I was moving around. I literally had a shot on each, except for the last guy that pushed me because I'm stupid. Thank you all for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If it helped you out, just leave a comment or a like. Just be like, yo Nick, thanks, this was great, and try not to think of that face when you go to sleep tonight.